Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I'm so sorry. I've just scared a man half to death. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the Literary Cafe for the 15th Orange Prize for Fiction Breakfast. 15 years ago, we were in one of the tiny seminar rooms up the top, and there was a lectern that we'd borrowed from somewhere. These were the days before Orange was the most glamorous events company you could find. And I had to stand on an old fruit box. And the story would be better if it had been a Jaffa orange box, but it wasn't actually. And I went through and we started 15 years ago explaining that we were launching a literary prize, a new literary prize to celebrate international writing, to celebrate women's achievements, and to do a range of things which were about both promoting female writers and appealing to male and female readers in a range of ways, and bringing books that were often not available or eligible for literary prizes in the UK, bringing them to the forefront of readers. Many of the people who were at that very first breakfast 15 years ago were here. I can see John Dugdale. Hello, John. And the one thing I would like to say before we launch into this morning is a huge thank you to the journalists, to the publishers, to the booksellers, to the agents, to the authors, everybody who's been involved in the Orange Prize over the past 15 years, of course, very much to Orange, who have been a superb sponsor. I don't think any of us 15 years ago thought it would become the prize it is, and such an international force for promoting writing and reading throughout the world. So we're very proud of that. As usual, I have forgotten to say who I am, but I feel by now, if you don't know, it doesn't matter. So for the 15th year, there are a range of special events. We're delighted when we announce the shortlist in the moment that every one of the shortlisted authors is going to be able to be here this year. We are carrying on with our wonderful partnership at the South Bank Centre and having readings and events there on the Monday and the Tuesday prior to the prize on Wednesday, the 9th of June. The only particular initiative, as you know, every year for the past 15 years, we've done an education or a research or a lifelong learning initiative. And through all of that, we have been partnered by the Reading Agency and Book Trust, who have continued to actually take the education message out. This year, we are reliving, if you like, 15 years of the Orange Prize, and we have again a youth panel, which we have been working with Spinebreaker's website to do, where we have 6 teenage judges who in the middle of their AS and A2 exams are reading all of the past Orange Prize winners to choose their own shortlist, which we will announce in a couple of weeks' time, and then their own winner, which we will announce on the day. And the reason we're doing this is not simply because it's one more jolly thing to do, although there is an element of that, of course, but it's actually just to see how younger readers, some of whom, were not even walking when the first winners were published, how younger readers respond to fiction. Because, as we all know, and I speak maybe as an author now, these are difficult times, but real books of quality last, and to actually get younger readers coming to books that are already out there, the backlist books as well as the frontlist books, seems an enormous part about the Orange Prize and what we've always been about. So thank you all so much. As you see, we're just going to play lots of silly games with orange glitter for the next 3 months, and I'm going to have this book at the end of it. And I'm now thrilled to hand over to Daisy Goodwin, who is the chair of judges for 2010, the 15th birthday, and she's going to say a few words and announce the 2010 shortlist. Daisy.
Thank you, Kate. Yes, I'm the chair, or should it be the chaise longue of the Orange Prize this year. I've really enjoyed doing this, despite some of the comments I may have made about the submissions. I've absolutely enjoyed it. I've never read so many novels all at once, and it's been a revelation, I have to say. Coming to the shortlist from the long list was a very tricky business, because on the long list was some of the, some really fantastic books. We've got Booker Prize winners, former Orange Prize winners, Pulitzer Prize winners, as well as some fantastic new writers. And I have to say that the judges, Alex Schulman, Miranda Sawyer, Michelle Roberts and Julia Neuberger and myself, I'd say we we represent the widest possible range of reading tastes, and I think that's a good thing in a judging panel. So when we went into the shortlist meeting, I think we were all determined that we should get a shortlist that we all felt passionately about, because often in those situations, when you've got people who are from very different ends of the reading spectrum, you end up with the books that, you know, nobody objects to. Now, that's not the case with this shortlist. These are all books that people in the room really wanted to go to the wall for. And it's interesting, there's only one book on the list, I'm not telling you which one, there's only one book on the list that we all agreed on should go straight through. And it's not the one you think it is. So there you go. Anyway, I'll stop talking now and I'll read the list. And it is, the shortlist for the Orange Prize for Fiction 2010 is The Very Thought of You by Rosie Anderson, published by Alma. The Lacuna by Barbara Kingsolver, published by Faber. Blackwater Rising by Attica Locke, which is published by Serpent's Tail. Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel, published by Fourth Estate. A Gate at the Stairs by Laurie Moore, published by Faber. And The White Woman on the Green Bicycle by Monique Roffey, published by Simon & Schuster. Anyway, that's a fantastic list. I'm very proud we've got such a strong shortlist, and I have to say thank you to Kate and to Orange for asking me to do this. It's been a real experience. Thank you.